Imagine living a life where negativity can't touch you, a life where bad energy simply bounces off and your mind remains calm and clear no matter what. How freeing would that be? Today we're uncovering 7 transformative Buddhist lessons that will help you cleanse your life of toxic energy and invite peace and positivity instead. As the great Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. It's time to discover how to shape your inner world and create your own sanctuary of calm. 1. The power of silence. Listen twice, speak once. Silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a powerful tool for self-awareness and peace. Buddhism teaches us to value silence, not just as a retreat from external chaos, but as a way to listen more deeply to others and to ourselves. Speaking less and listening more allows you to think before reacting, minimizing negative energy that arises from misunderstandings and hasty words. Practice silence daily, whether it's through quiet reflection or simply resisting the urge to respond impulsively. By embracing silence, you clear your mind and create space for inner peace. 2. Stop letting others' opinions rule your life. One of the greatest sources of negative energy is allowing others' opinions to dictate your actions and self-worth. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of staying true to your path without being swayed by external judgments. Remember, everyone sees the world through their own lens of biases and experiences. When you stop seeking validation from others and start living authentically, you free yourself from the negativity that comes from constant comparison and approval seeking. Trust yourself and your journey. Let go of the need for others' acceptance. 3. Self-reflection is your superpower. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. It's about looking inward with honesty and compassion, understanding your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This practice helps you identify the roots of negative energy within yourself, such as unresolved anger, fear, or jealousy. Set aside time each day to reflect on your actions and thoughts. Journaling, meditation, or simply sitting quietly can help you connect with your inner self. When you make self-reflection a habit, it becomes a superpower that guides you to live more consciously and positively. 4. Cleanse your space and mind. Your physical environment significantly impacts your mental state. In Buddhism, it's believed that a cluttered space reflects a cluttered mind. Cleanse your space by removing unnecessary items, organizing your surroundings, and introducing elements that bring calmness, such as plants, candles, or soothing colors. At the same time, cleanse your mind by letting go of negative thoughts, regrets, and worries. Creating harmony in your physical space helps you achieve clarity and peace in your mental space. 5. Cleanse your space with simplicity and order. Simplicity is a key principle in Buddhism that goes beyond just material possessions. It's about creating a lifestyle that fosters peace and clarity. When your surroundings are cluttered, it can lead to feelings of overwhelm, stress, and confusion. This clutter doesn't just affect your physical space, but also clutters your mind, making it hard to focus and stay positive. By simplifying your life, you actively reduce the chaos that breeds negative energy both inside and out. Start the process by decluttering your environment. Go through your belongings and ask yourself, does this item serve a purpose? Does it bring me joy? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. This doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything you own, but rather keep what is truly essential and meaningful to you. Decluttering can be a gradual process. Begin with one room or one small area, such as a desk or closet, and work your way through your home. Take your time and be mindful of the decisions you make. Each item you let go of is a step towards a lighter, more peaceful existence. An organized, simple environment reflects an organized mind. When you reduce the number of items in your space, it's easier to keep things in order, find what you need, and focus on what truly matters. Consider adopting practices that maintain simplicity, such as assigning a specific place for everything, cleaning up immediately after use, and keeping surfaces clear. Minimalist decor, soft lighting, and natural elements like plants can further enhance a sense of calm. Your home should be a sanctuary that supports your mental and emotional well-being, not a source of stress. Regularly assessing what you own and what surrounds you is crucial. Our needs and desires change over time, so what was once valuable might no longer serve you. Set aside time periodically to review your belongings and ask yourself if each item still has a place in your life. This practice of continuous evaluation helps you stay aligned with what's important and prevents clutter from creeping back in. Remember, living simply is not about deprivation, but about making intentional choices that align with your values. Living simply fosters tranquility because it removes the constant distractions and excess that can overwhelm your senses. It helps you focus on the present moment rather than being caught up in a cycle of wanting more. With fewer physical and mental distractions, you'll find it easier to engage in positive thoughts and actions. A clear, balanced environment directly contributes to a clear, balanced mind. Simplicity invites peace, making room for positive energy to flow freely in your life. By embracing simplicity and order, you're not just cleaning your space, you're cleaning your soul, making it easier to live a life filled with purpose, joy, and inner calm. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful, yet often misunderstood practices in Buddhism. Many people think of forgiveness as something you do for others, but in reality, it's an act of self-liberation. Holding on to grudges, anger, or resentment is like carrying around a heavy burden that weighs down your spirit. When you refuse to forgive, you keep reliving past hurts, allowing negative energy to consume your thoughts and emotions. This not only affects your peace of mind, but also disrupts your overall well-being, creating a cycle of negativity that's hard to break. Embracing forgiveness is about letting go of this heavy emotional baggage, freeing yourself to live more lightly and joyfully. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to forget what happened or excuse someone's harmful behavior. It's not about pretending the pain doesn't exist or allowing people to hurt you repeatedly. Instead, forgiveness is about acknowledging the hurt, understanding its impact on your life, and deciding that you no longer want to let that hurt define you. It's a personal, internal process that helps you cut the emotional ties that keep you connected to past negativity. By forgiving, you reclaim your power and make a conscious choice to release the emotional grip that the past has on you. The process of forgiveness starts with self-compassion. It's essential to be gentle with yourself as you navigate your emotions. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. You might feel regret over past mistakes, guilt for things you've said or done, or shame for how you handled certain situations. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes, and it's through these experiences that we learn and grow. Holding on to self-blame only perpetuates negative energy. Practice speaking kindly to yourself, acknowledging your flaws without judgment, and embracing the fact that you are human. Self-forgiveness is the first step in freeing yourself from the chains of the past. Next, practice forgiving others by shifting your perspective. Consider the impermanence of all things, a fundamental concept in Buddhism. People, situations, and emotions are all temporary, constantly changing. When you hold on to anger, you're resisting this natural flow of life. Reflect on the fact that everyone is dealing with their own struggles, fears, and limitations. Often the actions that hurt us are less about us and more about the other person's internal battles. By understanding that everyone is imperfect and prone to mistakes, you can soften your heart and let go of resentment. One practical way to embrace forgiveness is through meditation and visualization. During your meditation practice, focus on the person or situation you're struggling to forgive. Picture them in your mind and imagine releasing the negative energy associated with them. Visualize yourself surrounded by a warm, healing light that dissolves anger, pain, and resentment. As you breathe out, let go of these emotions, and as you breathe in, fill yourself with compassion, peace, and understanding. This practice helps you process your emotions and gradually shift your mindset towards forgiveness. Forgiving and letting go is not something that happens overnight. It's an ongoing practice. There will be days when the hurt resurfaces, and that's okay. Remind yourself of the benefits of forgiveness: a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and the freedom to move forward without the weight of the past. Every time you choose forgiveness, you choose peace over pain, light over darkness. It's a powerful act of self-care that allows you to live a more balanced, harmonious life. By embracing forgiveness, you create space for positive energy to flow into your life. You let go of the emotional chains that keep you stuck, and in doing so, you open yourself up to new experiences, healthier relationships, and a deeper sense of inner peace. Forgiveness is not only a gift you give to others, it is also one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. 7. Embrace impermanence. Embracing impermanence is a central teaching in Buddhism that deeply changes how we see life, suffering, and happiness. Impermanence, or anicca in Pali, means understanding that everything in life is temporary: our joys, our sorrows, our successes, and our failures. Nothing lasts forever. Change is the one constant. At first, this idea may feel unsettling, especially when it touches the things we love most. But it is actually a powerful way to free ourselves from the grip of negativity. When we accept that all things are impermanent, we learn to release our attachments, fears, and worries, creating space for peace and positive energy to grow. This wisdom helps us move through life's ups and downs with more ease. Many of our struggles come from resisting change. We want to hold tightly to happiness, avoid pain at all costs, and keep everything exactly the same. But clinging to permanence creates a cycle of suffering, because life never fully matches our desires. When we embrace the truth of impermanence, we see that every experience, whether good or bad, is only a passing moment. Hard times will end, and joyful times will also shift into something new. This outlook keeps us grounded, reminding us that whatever we face is simply part of life's ever-changing flow. Practicing mindfulness is a powerful way to accept impermanence. Mindfulness invites you to be fully present in each moment, experiencing life as it is without trying to hold on to it. Through mindfulness, you learn to notice your thoughts and emotions without becoming trapped in them. For example, when you feel anxious, instead of forcing the feeling away, you simply acknowledge it. This is what anxiety feels like right now. By doing this, you see that emotions are like ocean waves, always rising and falling, never staying the same. This understanding helps you step back from the intensity of your emotions, weakening their control over you. Impermanence also shows us the value of gratitude. When you realize that everything is temporary, you begin to treasure life's moments more deeply. Rather than taking things for granted, you learn to savor the present, knowing it cannot last forever. This shift turns your attention away from what is missing and toward what is already here. Simple moments, a meal shared, a sunset, or a kind word, become meaningful because you know they are fleeting. Gratitude naturally grows when you live with the awareness that each moment is unique and cannot be repeated. Embracing impermanence does not mean living with a sense of loss. It means opening yourself to life in its wholeness. It helps you build resilience because you know that no matter how hard things become, they will eventually change. This awareness gives you the strength to meet difficulties with a calm and open heart. When challenges arise, remind yourself, this too shall pass. Whether it is a personal setback, a difficult relationship, or an unexpected life event. Impermanence shows us that nothing stays the same forever. This realization softens fear and worry, allowing you to move through life's storms with greater ease. The teaching of impermanence also guides us to release our attachment to material things. Many of us pour energy into collecting possessions, status, or wealth, believing they will bring lasting happiness. But material things are by nature temporary. They can be lost, broken, or simply lose their value over time. By recognizing this, we can turn our focus away from external pursuits and toward inner fulfillment. Instead of chasing happiness in things that will eventually fade, we find contentment in experiences, personal growth, and our connections with others. Another deep gift of embracing impermanence is the ability to forgive and move forward. When we understand that people and situations are always changing, it becomes easier to release old hurts. We see that the person who caused us pain or the moment that brought suffering is not frozen in time. They have changed, and so have you. This way of seeing things helps you let go of resentment and view every experience as a chance to grow. Life is too short to carry grudges, and by releasing them, you free yourself from the heavy emotions that hold you back. Embracing impermanence also inspires us to live more truthfully. Knowing that our time is limited motivates us to focus on what truly matters. It encourages us to take chances, express who we really are, and give priority to what brings joy and fulfillment. When you accept that life is temporary, you are less likely to waste energy on small worries or empty pursuits. Instead, you place your attention on meaningful actions, deep relationships, and personal growth. Embracing impermanence is about welcoming life as it is, beautiful, uncertain, and always changing. It teaches us to release the urge to control everything and to find peace by moving with the flow of life. By understanding and accepting the temporary nature of all things, we grow a deeper sense of freedom, resilience, and inner calm. This way of thinking not only clears away negative energy, but also helps us live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Letting go of bad energy is about making mindful choices that align with peace, balance, and authenticity. By living these Buddhist teachings, you can transform your life from the inside out and create an environment where positive energy naturally flourishes. Thank you for being with us today. If you found value in these insights, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on mindful living. Until next time, stay centered and keep growing.